Give me your money.
How's it going, everybody? Cosmic Disappointment here. So, I am pretty sure that there's going to be some people, a couple of viewers of mine, who are probably wondering to yourselves, Sadie, why haven't you talked about this woman earlier? Well, it's largely because of the fact that she managed to elude my crosshairs for quite some time, and only recently have I begun to even hear her name. And, of course, as per usual whenever it comes to me hearing someone's name for the first time, it's never usually in a good light. But today we're talking about Lily Orchard. For those of you who don't know who Lily Orchard is, she is a self-proclaimed media critic who mainly focuses on TV shows, movies, and video games that are aimed more towards children and teens, and she's very terrible at any kind of media critique that she attempts to do. Basically, a lot of her critiques just boil down to insulting the creators, not really providing anything constructive, completely missing the point of half of everything that she talks about, and of course making a bunch of baseless claims towards multiple people who she just wants to take her anger out on for whatever reason, namely of which anyone that seems to be associated with the project of Steven Universe. But of course she has a number of different controversies, ranging from her literally writing an entire fan fiction called Stockholm, which is probably one of the most depraved things ever written by a human mind, and of course her trying desperately to hide the fact that she's ever written it, despite the fact that she used to proudly proclaim that she apparently wrote it in the past. But I'm assuming she's only doing that now because she realizes this is no longer 2012 and people actually take online pedophilia much more seriously. But of course, I'm not going to hold you here for too much longer because as much as I'd like to get into all the different things that she is controversial for, I mainly want to focus on what she's been doing recently, which is of course, well, what this upcoming segment is going to be about. So take it away, me and Domino. Hello, welcome to whatever this is, whether it is like a segment or it becomes the full video, I'm not entirely sure. Today's topic, or at least this segment, is mainly, of course, in relation to a certain individual that goes by the name of Lily Orchard. She's basically Cinema Sins if Cinema Sins was even dumber. And, well, and I mainly state even dumber, mainly due to the recent events that have been going on with her going out of her way to basically just strike down various videos that are, well, critical of her. And the two main individuals that are affected by this are this individual, Sai, and this guy that goes by the name of Anthony. I don't know if I can pronounce that properly. I'm
dyslexic, so I'm just gonna nod. And
fantastic! Also, yes, I am in fact joined by...
Oh yeah, hi!
I forgot to mention I'm joined by a special guest here for this one to kind of take this on.
I forgot to say hi.
Say hello.
Hello, everybody. It's Domino.
And, yes. But,
I will be enduring brain rot with you.
Oh my... Yeah, we have, quite a bit.
Whoa.
So, of course, I'm not entirely sure where a lot of this entirely, starts here.
Is she doing a civil lawsuit against him?
I genuinely have absolutely no idea. But, a lot of this, at least to my knowledge, mainly started with Sai's, I think, either stream or video, I don't remember which one it was, going over a now deleted video of Lily Orchard's, where she basically tried to critique a anime that goes by the name of Dungeon Meshi, or Delicious in Dungeon, depending on which title you prefer. I recently started reading the manga myself, and a friend of mine might introduce me to the anime if and when V actually decides to show it to me. That's really all I have to say. But so far the manga's pretty good, and from what I've at least seen of the video, I did actually manage to catch the, at least a Sai's response to it before it got taken down. Basically, Lily Orchard misses the entire point, and apparently Sai ended up uncovering another archived video of Lily Orchard's that was lost to time, apparently titled Steven Universe is Ideologically Rotten. And, well, as you can see here, the video isn't publicly available anymore because, well, wouldn't you believe it, Lily Orchard is unbelievably sensitive and apparently can't take criticism despite being a critic herself. Now,
I'm sorry, but the video name title, Steven Universe is Ideologically Rotten. Girl, stop trying to use big-ass fancy words. Say you don't like it. That's it.
I mean,
don't try to be like a fancy bitch about it if you don't like it.
I mean, here's the thing with Lily Orchard. The main thing that she is especially known for, mainly nowadays, is, of course, her video about Steven Universe from 4 years ago. And that has its own slew of different shit. She apparently has a pinned comment where she doesn't stand by the segment of her video that's about racism, apparently, in which, during that segment, she literally, and I shit you not, plagiarizes 2 black article writers. So take that for what you will. She makes an entire segment about racism, yet decides to literally plagiarize from 2 articles written by people of color, so...
The most blatantly daunting part about this episode is that this subduing of a large black woman is considered a way to make Pearl better as a character and a person. Pearl's growth in this episode hinged on her ability to tear apart a large, unrepentant black woman. She sings a damn song about how she can't be strong in a real way until she can take on this big fucking brute.
Girl!
Which, mind you, those articles are pretty much just about as stupid as Lily Orchard's video, but it still doesn't change the fact that she decided to plagiarize from writers.
What?
Like, if plagiarism wasn't bad enough, there's also the added hypocrisy of the fact that she quite literally plagiarized.
Was talking about being against racism.
There's also another segment of
oh
Lily Orchard's Steven Universe video, which there's some casual NB phobia while trying to claim that she completely understands non-binary people, yet she absolutely fucking doesn't.
Motherfucker, I have a non-binary flag right next to my window. This bitch and I need to have some words. She needs to shut up. Sorry, I'm angry. I'm very angry because that's directly against me, and it's like...
And of course there's also a segment within her original Steven Universe video that also appears within a follow-up video of hers in which she somewhat responds to a massive breakdown of her original Steven Universe video, which is so far, to my knowledge, the only time which she's actually responded to any kind of criticism in the form of a video and didn't decide to hide it behind a fucking Tumblr account, in which she apparently decided to call the writer of Steven Universe, Rebecca Sugar, who... I feel like I need to preface this, is not only Jewish, but is also bisexual, decide to label her as a fascist sympathizer?
This is what everyone is going to be quote mining. Do I think Rebecca Sugar is a fascist sympathizer? No. Do I blame anybody who comes to the conclusion that she is based on Steven Universe's content? No.
Whoa, what?
I wish I was making this shit up. She blatantly decides to state that, or at least heavily implies as much. I might as well just state that just on the off chance that she does come across this video. She heavily implies that and then doubles down on it in her follow-up video. Yeah, it's extremely fucking weird. But, it all started right here with this one, in which, you know, we have, this post right here. Received a copyright removal request of your video. So, of course, there's the Lost Steven Universe video, which, mind you, is quite literally Lily Orchard going against the very basic idea of, well, you know, archival, and also the entire point of transformative reaction commentary, which is exactly what that stream was. It was literally probably 5 times longer than the actual original video itself, but of course Lily Orchard, being unable to handle any kind of criticism, to the point where she decided to hide the video of her basically failing to critique, you know, Dungeon Meshi. It just kind of goes to show that she is unbelievably oversensitive. And apparently, Lily Orchard has even decided to go out of her way to strike down 3 stream VODs as well.
Fucking Christ.
Which thankfully somehow doesn't actually count against, you know...
it doesn't count against your channel, but it still removes the video.
Yeah, it's still extremely scummy, and it still just kind of shows that Lily Orchard is unbelievably desperate at this point. And apparently, as of 2 days ago, Lily Orchard has struck down a second video of hers, which is, of course, the video about the Dungeon Meshi video.
Wait, what are size pronouns?
I believe she and her, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So, there's that. And, of course, Anthony over here challenge that he issued at some point, which, for some reason, I can't fucking read, because YouTube's
having a little bit of an issue.
No, it's just that desktop YouTube, especially whenever it comes to YouTube posts, absolutely fucking sucks ass when it actually comes to displaying anything in full view whatsoever. But of course, one common thing that Lily Orchard likes to do is make responses hidden behind her fucking Tumblr account. just so that way she thinks that that's going to land her in less hot water, when in reality it just shows that she doesn't actually have the balls. She doesn't actually have the cojones to actually fucking, like, you know, respond to things properly, and instead decides to hide every single response behind a Tumblr account that she is hoping and praying her critics don't actually know about. But of course, here's this one from 2 days ago, which, you know, Anthony says, you know what? Stating outright that you're going to conspire with other YouTubers to destroy my channel, using overtly violent language to do so? Yeah, Lily, any sense of pity I could have had for your state is gone, which, you know, there's this one. And I might as well just read this unhinged garbage right here. You, of course, in response to a question, you struck 3 videos, though. Do you not know how this works? Multiple takedowns in a single day from a single rights holder doesn't get you taken down. It can, depending... It can. It literally can. It just kind of goes to show that you're either trying to lie to your fucking audience, or you just actually don't fucking know how YouTube actually works. But whatever. We'll at least try to be charitable here and state that she's just fucking stupid. You know...
I like how calling her stupid is the charitable option.
Yeah, calling her stupid is the charitable option here. The uncharitable option would be to call her outright malicious, which... You know, apparently, as we read it down here, we'll find out that she is, in fact, just malicious. You only get 1 strike when that happens, specifically to prevent the issue of rights holder discovered long-term copyright infringement. Oops, your channel is now completely dead. You can't get a channel taken down on your own unless you space it out over multiple weeks, and even then, a strike only stays on your account for 3 months. I'm not.
No, it doesn't! It's permanent! Strikes are permanent on your record.
The effects of the strike wear off after 3 months. The strike itself is permanent on the channel. I'm not going to kill Anthony by removing their theft in 1 day. It's impossible. I'd have to conspire with the other people he's stolen from to do that. Oh my fucking god. Girl. So here she is, unironically stating that apparently commentary and critique is theft. Which, once again, I hate to break it.
Isn't she, quote-unquote, a commentary reaction channel?
Yeah, and the thing is that, well, technically, she would probably be stealing a lot more from the media that she critiques, considering that, well, she's mainly a media critic of, like, TV shows for kids and teens and whatnot, and I think she's also done a few videos on, like, video games like Pokemon and whatnot, which, once again, she completely misses the point. God forbid, apparently, she reveals that she just hates the idea of fucking reading, or something along those lines within her video on Pokemon, which leads me to believe that she would probably have a fucking aneurysm if she were to ever play a game like Elden Ring. And apparently, once again, as of 2 days ago, apparently, Anthony here states that a week ago I offered Lily $700 to do a collaboration, which, you know, whatever, I guess, despite the fact that he's, like, made multiple critique videos of her, like, even before then, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. I don't give a shit who you decide to collaborate with, as long as it's done in relatively good faith and you understand what the hell you're getting into. Today, every counterclaim to every copyright claim she has issued was passed along to Lily by YouTube, meaning they think my case holds water. A week ago, I offered you business. Now you're lucky if YouTube doesn't penalize you for your blatant attempt to destroy both my public presence and source of income. I tried to make it so that way you could take the high road, walk away with your dignity and channel, but it's too late for that now, which I can't really blame him for. After all, once again, Lily Pussy Orchard is apparently going out of her way to strike down various critics of hers, because apparently she's getting way too tired of people actually calling her ass out for just how shitty her fucking critiques genuinely are.
She's upset because people are critiquing her. Don't be a YouTuber. There's your answer. If you can't handle criticism, get the fuck offline.
If you're going to be a critic that can't handle criticism, then maybe you shouldn't have entered the kitchen. That's really all I gotta say. But yeah, obviously there's a ton of different things. Apparently there's been like another recent thing with one of Lily Orchard's former colleagues in which they have recently exposed her, but I'll have to try and look into that a little bit more, and who knows if that'll be its own separate thing. But apparently Lily made an absolutely unhinged response to that entire video, which I guess comes as no surprise at this point, considering the fact that she makes unhinged responses to basically fucking anything that happens in relation to her. But I guess on the very, very, very slim chance that Lily Orchard even watches this video, and on the even slimmer chance that she's even made it to this point in the video without immediately trying to file some sort of fucking strike against my channel, fuck you. And if you think that anything that I've stated here is false, well then I guess in your own words, sue me.
First it was the Manny show, now it's this bitch.
Yep. And it's genuinely just disappointing. I guess Lily Orchard saw all the other copyright things and realized just how broken the system actually was, and just went like, you know what, I could probably get my critics taken down using this, and that was probably her fucking thought process the entire time. But I guess with that out of the way, we'll conclude this video or segment or whatever this ends up turning into. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. That's very well appreciated. Leave a comment down below what you thought about the video, what you want me to talk about next. And also subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more content such as this. Also, go ahead and follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server down below. And of course, I'll leave a link to, you know, Domino's channel down below if you guys want to check that out. And yeah, anyways guys, this has been Sandy. And
Domino.
have yourselves a nice day.